August is usually the time when the tropics get busy, and they are doing just that. This is now just Tropical Depression Erin. It's going to head up the east coast, stay offshore. It won't be a threat to land. It's Dorian that has our full attention. It's impacting Puerto Rico this evening, but the center of the storm right there, it missed. Watch it again. It missed the island of Puerto Rico, and so the U.S. Virgin Islands have had some heavy wind and rain, weak hurricane-force gusts there. They've still got a flash flooding threat in Puerto Rico, but the storm's about to move out, and they'll be done here in the next 18 hours or so. Forecast track from the Hurricane Center, because it missed the land, the center stayed intact. It's going to help it increase its strength as it moves forward. And as we head into Sunday afternoon, here it is, sitting somewhere near the Bahamas and just off the east coast of Florida as a Category 3 hurricane, with maximum sustained winds forecast to be near 115 miles an hour. It would make landfall Sunday night into early Monday morning somewhere on the east coast of Florida. So everybody on the east coast from Jacksonville to Miami is prepping for the possibility of a major hurricane over the Labor Day weekend in Florida. After that, some of the models take it into Georgia, some up the east coast, some do sneak it into the Gulf of Mexico. Let's take a look at the spaghetti plots, but I want to make sure you understand, forecasting this far out in time, going into this coming Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which is where these plots take us, is very uncertain. Yes, it could sneak into the Gulf. Yes, it could head up the east coast. It could go into Georgia and give Atlanta a torrential rainstorm. We'll just have to wait and see how the really long range models play out on that. At the moment, no indications that it's coming all the way across the Gulf, but obviously we'll keep an eye on it. So what's pushing it further west is actually kind of interesting. We're looking at the steering currents here. These are the winds at 18,000 feet, 500 millibars. There's the center of Dorian going into Thursday, but look what's forming to the north. That clockwise flow is a dome, a mountain of air. It's a high pressure dome. And watch how Dorian and this high pressure dome, as we put this in motion, go forward in time. Watch. They move together. And so this area of high pressure is acting as a blocking high pressure dome. This is forecast to push Dorian further west into Florida, instead of giving it an escape route to turn up the east coast. So that's what's pushing it into Florida. And Dorian may be pushed across Florida into the northeast Gulf of Mexico because of the strength of that ridge of high pressure. Now, again, we're talking about way out in the future into Sunday. It's too early to tell exactly how strong this ridge will be on Sunday. Maybe the western edge would weaken and allow it to move further north. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's the big player, that dome of high pressure to the north, that's squashing it to the south and pushing it to the west. All right, locally things have settled down. Here in Houston, 95 on Thursday with a 30% chance for a scattered thundershower. Friday, same score. And then for our Labor Day weekend here in Houston, it's hot and humid as summer. 20% rain chance, mid-90s Saturday, Sunday.